here we are, surrounded by poochers, and you'd be hard-pressed to find a bigger nation of dog lovers than us right here in Australia.
Yet despite our love for man's best friend, many pet parents are missing warning signs when it comes to underlying health conditions.
Yeah, so how can we ensure we are taking the best care of our furry friends? Well, veterinarian Dr. Alexander England joins us in the studio with more. Hey, Dr. Alex. Now, I think a lot of pet owners don't actually know what is in their dog food. We just sort of dish it out and leave it. Is this an issue?
Well, that's right. So the survey done by Leica recently showed that actually over half of Australian dog parents don't know what's in their dog's food. And, you know, more and more dogs, and especially dogs that are becoming part of our family, we're being very conscious about what we're feeding our loved ones. And, you know, I think if a lot of people were to see what's in their food, they may be surprised, they may not be completely comfortable with feeding that. So really it just comes down to making the informed decision about what you're feeding your pet, and obviously making sure they're thriving and not just getting by.
Maple loves that little scratch that you're delivering there, Clint. How gorgeous is Maple? She's beautiful.
She's hungry too.
What foods are pet owners considering as healthy versus unhealthy? And I guess are people generally right?
Yeah, so the data show the top three were kibble at number one, raw meat and bones at number two, and freshly prepared food at number three. As the most healthy, and, you know, unsurprising to see kibble at the top. It's the most common way we're feeding our dogs. Raw meat and bones, freshly prepared food, it's kind of intuitive to us. We know those fresh foods are good for us, and absolutely agree they can be very good for our pets as well. On the other side, we did see chocolate as the least healthy. And that's toxic to dogs, so definitely avoid it. Where it gets interesting, though, highly processed foods was also perceived as unhealthy, and you know, kibble is actually cooked up to about 200 degrees centigrade, so it can be considered in that highly processed category. Then we also have dairy as the third least healthy, and definitely you want to avoid some dairy products.
What about sardines? My Kelpie Pepper, she's 15 and she just loves getting into it.
Yeah, absolutely. Sardines are great for dogs, omega-3s, healthy fats, in moderation, of course.
Okay, so what are the red flags we need to keep an eye on?
Red flags. So there's a few things, I think.
Chocolate.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing I think 7 out of 10 Australians were missing was one key sign to their dog's health, and that's their poop. So when I'm in clinic, I tell my clients 3 things. Look for consistency, colour and frequency with the poop. Consistency, and sorry to anyone eating breakfast, but you want it to be sort of firm but pliable, easy to pick up. And it's kind of resemble a log. Colour, light to medium brown. Anything too dark or too light might be a concern. And if they're going more than 3 times a day, that might also be time to chat to your vet.
Okay.
In terms of other things you can look for, their weight. Actually, over 40% of Australian dogs are overweight, and it's one of the key things we can do to increase their lifespan. So, quick thing you can do: check, looking from above, they have a waist. From the side, if they have a tuck, you know, and in their belly, and also you should be able to feel their ribs without seeing them. And then finally, look at their skin and coat. Is it nice and shiny and soft, or is it kind of dull? Is there a lot of dandruff? Yeah.
I can feel Maple's ribs.
I think Maple's in
very
pristine condition.
Very good.
Maple's beautiful.
But, you know, dog owners love to come back to the other member of the family and tell them all about the poop on the walk. It's a thing.
True.
It's a thing. You don't?
No. Is your dog's okay? Yeah.
He's good.
Okay.
Yeah, he's good.
Right. One last one. Buying packaged dog foods, what should people look out for?
So absolutely, there's so many different options out there, so it's really hard to know what's best. I think the first thing to note is there are a lot of, there's no regulation around words on the packaging, so things like premium, natural, they're not regulated. So best thing you can do is check the ingredients list. Look at the first ingredient. That gives you the best idea of what's in there. Ideally, we want sort of a whole food, something like chicken or beef. It becomes more vague, like chicken meal or meat. That might be time to, you know, beware it may not be as good quality. Other things you can look for, so protein content, I'd go towards a higher protein, lower carbohydrate diet. Protein is so important for especially puppies growing, adults to keep them full, and seniors, they lose muscle as they get older. So really important.
All right.
Awesome.
All good advice. Thank you for being with us.
And for more information on the best food for your dog, head to the website that is on your screen right now. Well.